Hey there, fellow anglers and outdoor adventurers. Welcome back to the channel, your go-to spot for honest fishing insights. I'm your host, and today we're diving deep into the fishing forecast for a very special day, December 24th, 2025. That's right, Christmas Eve in beautiful Ireland. Now you might be thinking, Christmas Eve in winter, is there even anything to catch? And I'm here to tell you, my friends, this day is shaping up to be quite intriguing. While it will be bitterly cold and dry with crisp winter sunshine bringing plenty of frost and ice, this doesn't mean the fish have simply packed up and left. In fact, for those who know where to look and what tactics to employ, this could be a surprisingly rewarding day. Stick with me because by the end of this video, you'll have all the knowledge you need to turn a chilly Christmas Eve into a memorable angling adventure. Let's talk about our winter warriors, the species that are still very much on the bite, albeit with a bit more persuasion. First up, pike sits, the freshwater predators. On this cold December 24th, with inland water temperatures hovering around a brisk 4 to 6 degrees Celsius, pike will be conserving energy. They won't be chasing aggressively, but they will be opportunistically feeding. So where to find them? Focus on deeper areas, friends. Think prominent drop-offs, the edges of any remaining dense weed beds that offer cover, or around submerged structures like fallen trees and old snags. These spots provide more stable water temperatures and ideal ambush points for a lethargic fish. For tackle, put away your fast-moving lures for now. A sturdy deadbait rod with a simple float or ledger rig is often more effective. Present a deadbait like a small roach, smelt, herring, or mackerel, very slowly and deliberately. Patience is key. Let your bait settle, give subtle twitches, and wait for that confident take. It's about presenting an easy meal right in front of them. Next, the feisty perch. Winter can be a fantastic time to target larger, specimen-sized perch in Ireland. With water temperatures mirroring those of pike habitats, these fish will often be schooling in deeper holes in rivers, canals and lakes. In larger bodies of water, they might be 15 meters deep or more, seeking stable thermal layers. However, here's a little trick from my playbook. Don't dismiss the shallows entirely. Big perch surprisingly often hug shallow shoreline areas, sometimes even knee-deep, up to the first drop-off at 2 or 3 meters. Focus on spots with rocky, mussel-covered, or hard bottoms. These areas often hold their favorite winter snack, crayfish. Finesse is key for tackle. Light spinning gear with small jigs or soft plastics worked slowly along the bottom, or even a simple float rig with a worm or maggot can be incredibly effective. And for those who love the roar of the sea, our resilient cod are a prime target this time of year, especially from the shore. With coastal sea temperatures averaging around 11 to 12 degrees Celsius, cod will be seeking out their usual winter haunts. Focus your efforts on the south coast marks, particularly over rough ground, reefs, and even wrecks if you're boat fishing. From the shore, sandy beaches that feature deeper gullies or rocky outcrops are ideal ambush points. They love those stirred-up waters where easy meals are dislodged. For tackle, a sturdy beach caster with a 2 or 3 hook paternoster rig or a running ledger rig with a heavy grip lead will help keep your bait firmly in place against any currents. Bait choice is crucial for cod. Think big, juicy lugworms, ragworms, or strips of fresh mackerel. Don't be shy with your offering. A generous bait often tempts a bigger fish. Fish the incoming tide, especially the last 2 hours before high water and the first hour of the ebb, as this is when they tend to move in to feed. Now let's break down the conditions that will influence our fishing on December 24th. The weather. We're looking at a rather cold and dry Christmas Eve across Ireland. Air temperatures will hover around 7 to 8 degrees Celsius during the day, dropping to about 7 degrees Celsius at night. We'll see crisp winter sunshine, but expect widespread frost and ice in places, especially at the start and end of the day. Precipitation will be minimal, perhaps isolated coastal showers moving up the east coast. Wind will be light to moderate, generally from the east to northeast, becoming fresh in some southern coastal areas. This high-pressure system is bringing settled conditions, which can often make fish a bit more cautious, but the stable pressure, combined with potential sunny spells, might offer brief windows of activity. Water temperature. In our freshwater lakes and rivers, the water will be quite cold, typically ranging from 4 to 6 degrees Celsius. This cold significantly slows down a fish's metabolism, meaning they won't be chasing baits aggressively. They'll be conserving energy and actively seeking out spots with more stable temperatures or easily accessible food. In coastal areas, the sea temperature averages around 11 to 12 degrees Celsius. While warmer than inland waters, it's still chilly, pushing sea species like cod to deeper, structured grounds or areas where currents concentrate food. Moon phase. For our moon gazers, on December 24, 2025, we have a waxing crescent moon. It's only about 4 days old, with an illumination of around 17 to 22%. In the world of fishing lore, a waxing crescent after a new moon often suggests increasing bite activity as the moon's light gradually returns. However, with the limited illumination and the cold winter conditions, the effect might be subtle. Many anglers believe that fish feed more actively during the darker periods around a new moon, shifting to more opportunistic feeding in deeper or more structured areas. Overall fish activity. Given the bitterly cold air, the very cold water temperatures inland, the cold coastal waters, and the relatively dark waxing crescent moon, my overall bite assessment for December 24th is capricious to moderate hagged. Fish will be moody and cautious. Success hinges on patience, adaptation, and slow, precise bait presentation in sheltered, deeper zones or specific shallow haunts. Don't expect a fast and furious bite, but embrace the challenge, and you might just land that winter trophy. The key is to slow everything down and be observant. Those brief periods of winter sunshine might just trigger a short feeding spell. So there you have it, my friends, your detailed fishing forecast for Christmas Eve, December 24th, 2025, in Ireland. It's a day that calls for dedication and a smart approach, but the rewards can be truly special. Stay warm, stay safe, and remember, a cold day fishing is still better than a warm day at work. I wish you all tight lines and screaming reels. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this forecast helpful, and subscribe for more tips and tricks throughout the year. And tell me in the comments below, what are your go-to winter fishing tactics in Ireland? What species do you chase when the temperatures drop?